Danganrompa V3 Killing Harmonies rated M for mature. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, and welcome back to more Danganrompa V3 Killing Harmony. Last time around, game freaked out on us and started weird. But I just exited out of the game, came back in, everything's fine. We are doing the class trial for the murder of Mew. Very sad, but it must be done. Mew wasn't killed by poison, and the warning label proves it. Drinking the poison would result in subconjugal hemorrhage. Oh.
In other words, your eyes would be bloodshot.
Oh, but Mew's body. That's right. Her eyes weren't bloodshot. She wasn't killed by that poison.
Then what was that poison for?
Distraction.
Probably a diversion. The culprit wanted us to think Mew died by poison.
Then, what was her real cause of death?
Strangulation. Oh.
I was wrong.
Well, okay, I don't think it's bad, but... Okay, so it's something in the real world. We can tell she wasn't killed by the poison. It's the only we do know. Or am I not? I'm not getting something again. Am I just not? Am I like stupid? Am I not getting this?
Oh no!
I'm sorry. I'm not quite understanding it. What would Mew's cause of death? Strangulation. Am I wrong? I don't either. But you know what? At this point, I'll try anything because I'm not sure exactly what they're asking me for. The cord itself?
I was wrong.
I don't understand. What am I getting wrong? Sugumi's account. Let's just burn through them all. How the flip should we know? Yep. Nope. A loud noise. Is that it? Nope. Okay, let's try the next one. Killing game simulator. Is that it? How is it the killing game simulator? No, please tell me how.
The cause of death was the killing game simulator itself.
Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't the toilet paper inside the killing game simulator. No, the simulator itself killed her. I guess I thought too deep on it. Guess my brain jumped ahead a little bit.
In the virtual world, if your avatar takes fatal damage, your real body dies of shock.
I thought they were asking what killed her. Did she die from being inside of the virtual world? No, she died from being strangled, probably, by something inside of the virtual world. Just by being there, she wasn't dead. I thought they were asking what the murder weapon was, not where did she die.
That was made clear in the program's text file.
Miyu received fatal damage in the virtual world and died from that shock.
In that case, it's fair to say that the cause of death was actually the simulator.
It's what? It's not, but that's fine. You know, I tell people all the time that when I'm playing League of Legends and I kill the other guy, I said, now listen, I didn't kill you. My computer killed yours.
Gonta has question. Where is this virtual world place? What floor is it on?
If you don't understand, then don't say anything.
Yeah, you can't really help, man, if you're not gonna be able to understand it.
If Mew was killed in the virtual world, then the next thing we need to figure out is what caused her to incur fatal damage within the virtual world.
Are you sure it wasn't the virtual world itself? It could have been the virtual world that killed her.
The virtual world is the one that matters.
Oh, it seems like Gonte is confused. So why don't we review things a bit?
No, I'm good.
So we split into 2 groups to find the secret of the outside world.
The ones who searched the mansion were me, Shuichi, Samugi, Gonta, and
Kaito.
that NPC Kaito.
Hey, who you calling NPC, you ASS?
He understood!
And the others who searched the chapel were Keyboy, Maki, Himiko, and the late Mew.
How could someone have given her fatal damage in that situation? That's what we gotta think about. Now, let's all work together.
Aww, little Himiko is all grown up. Too bad your chest hasn't grown up, though.
Ow.
That was uncalled for. Someday, my chest will grow like crazy.
Let's begin then.
Thank you, Kibo. The failed... I'm eating pretzels, guys, you got it. The fatal damage that Mew received in the virtual world. Let's pin that down.
In the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured.
Okay.
So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Oh, hold on. Did I set a timer? I did not. Okay. Hey Siri, set a timer for 38 minutes.
Okay, your timer is set for 38 minutes.
Okay, 7, so 45. I'll go a little bit early, but that's fine.
Whoever did that to Mew was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
Or going to beat her with his bare hands.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved? I think strangulation is more likely.
I agree.
It's possible she was pushed from a great height.
Could she have drowned?
In the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Ever Mew.
Okay.
Or going to beat her with his bare hands.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved? I think strangulation is likely.
BAM!
I agree.
Yeah! Consent.
Mew's body showed severe trauma and signs of a struggle.
Yeah, she looked like she suffered. Very hard to look at.
Right. And the virtual world is connected to our 5 senses. If her body experienced pain, she must have been in pain in the virtual world as well. Knowing that, I believe Maki is correct. Mew was strangled to death.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
By the virtual world. Toilet paper had nothing to do with it.
Strangling and poison are the only methods that can make her look like she suffocated. But we already removed the possibility of poison, so it can only be strangulation. Also, when a victim is poisoned, they commonly grab their chest or mouth. But Mew was holding her throat. It's obvious she was trying to protect her windpipe.
Yeah.
Oh, the assassin master gets really chatty when it comes to corpses.
That's not the face of,
In
I'm
that
happy.
case, her exact cause of death is being strangled in the virtual world.
But is strangulation even possible in the virtual world?
It is.
If the avatars were equally strong, it would be difficult to strangle a resisting victim.
It would.
Yeah, if she was just as strong as them, no way they could have strangled her.
That's what I was saying.
Then the culprit would need a tool.
The hammer.
There are tons of cases where a weaker person would strangle a stronger person with a rope.
Wow, you know a lot about killing, nerd.
I love Maki. She's awesome.
But was there even a rope in that world? I don't remember seeing one.
Then they must have used something else as a rope.
I have an idea what that might be. It was the virtual world. I'm not gonna let that go. That's gonna bug me. They're like, oh, it's like... No, it was a killing game simulator. It was the killing game simulator that killed her. It was the killing game simulator. Probably not this one.
This is it!
So upset.
During the investigation, we found toilet paper outside the mansion.
So, Pepper, why would toilet paper doing out here?
I'm guessing that the toilet paper was used to strangle her.
Gonta, no can ignore that!
He still doesn't understand the whole idea of a virtual world.
What you mean, Shuichi?
Huh? What's wrong?
What's wrong? Shuichi goofing off! Not gentlemanly at all!
Yeah, he doesn't understand virtual. He thinks this is all happening in real time.
It's no time for nonsense! No one can use toilet paper! In place
Objects can't break.
of rope!
Can.
Would tear too easy!
Nope.
I'll cut through your words!
They can't break, Gonta. They can't break. It's a virtual world. Toilet paper wouldn't tear.
Because in a virtual world, objects are unbreakable.
Breakable?
You're so dumb, Gonta. You didn't even know that?
If objects can't break in that world, then toilet paper shouldn't be able to tear. And since it couldn't tear, it could be used as a rope.
Yep.
Gonta not really understand, but... Sorry, Shuichi. Gonta was wrong.
You're good, man.
It's okay, Gonta. Don't worry about it.
Killed by toilet paper. It was a fitting end for her.
Ouch.
A fitting end? I do not fully understand.
She had a potty mouth. I get it.
But if Mew was killed near the chapel, why was the murder weapon by the mansion?
Maybe the culprit tried to get rid of it to destroy the evidence.
That's a really far away. They did a poor job of it. They're a much better place where they could have destroyed it.
If toilet paper was the murder weapon, then what's the deal with the hammer next to her?
You helped her use to
Perhaps
pin
the
down.
culprit prepared a backup weapon, just in case.
Miyamaki was saying?
The culprit didn't bring the hammer.
Mew did.
No? But who else but the culprit would bring a hammer?
It was Mew.
That's it!
She brought her the hammer.
Mew was the one who brought the hammer.
Yep. Mew bring hammer? Yep.
Remember what she told us?
I rewrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that can be used as weapons.
Yeah, she did say she deleted any dangerous objects.
If that were true, she wouldn't have missed something like a hammer. Meaning that Mew must have left it on purpose.
To protect herself.
Purpose?
But why she do that?
You brought the hammer for sure. But why did she need it for? 3 strikes and you're out? That's what Triple X is for. You need to make that clear. Okay.
let's assume that Mew brought the hammer. What was she planning to do with it?
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
Nope.
Uses for a hammer. Don't I know? Mew gonna build stuff with hammer.
She probably just brought it for self-defense.
Or she secretly met up with someone.
Agree.
I agree.
She's gonna meet up with you. You turd.
Mew
Was gonna meet up with someone in the virtual world.
Mm-hmm. With me. I was supposed to meet up with Mew on the roof of the mansion.
What? Is that true?
I overheard them talking about it at the chapel.
Why is the sound doing weird stuff?
By the way, Mew asked to meet up with me before we went into the virtual world. I totally forgot where we were supposed to meet, so good thing Keyboy spied on us.
Wait, so Mew called Kokichi out?
If Mew brought the hammer, I wonder what she was planning to do with it.
Kokichi's already figured it out. She's planning to kill him. I don't think it's confess her love.
She was trying to kill Kokichi.
She was what?
Yep, she plotted to meet up with me and then kill me with the hammer. If you want to prove this, you'll need to figure out Mew's plan, okay?
Mew's plan, huh? Sure, if I had analyzed the clues we found out, I can figure something out. Alright, let's do it. Okay, we're doing taxi. Can do this. How do you go? Sorry, I forgot how buttons work. Been about a month since I've been in this, so... Oh my gosh, it has been about a month since I've done this. I don't know, 2 weeks maybe? 2 weeks? I don't remember what the last time it was. Why are you dealing with cars? Oh, it's Mew's face on the billboards. Okay, who tried to kill Kokichi? Is that the words? Who tried to kill Kokichi? Thinking time. Well, it's probably Mew. They're implying that Mew was actually... She built this world to make sure she could kill Kokichi. She probably figured he was the biggest threat. Kaito, Mew. Yeah. Good! Alright, next question. Oh. Okay. Alright. Okay, we got those three. Trying to get it. Alright. Bam! Where's Mew trying to kill Kokichi? Alright. The afterlife? Okay, I don't think it was the afterlife. Next question. Okay. That's Sugumi? Sorry, I was looking at the billboards on the outside. I'm just like, This is an interesting kind of racing game. Alright, girls, it's fine. Bam! What? Ah, shoot. Yay! Okay, what? Why was a bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat? To make it look like he killed himself. I bet that's it. To divert attention. Yep. She's gonna kill him in the virtual world, and she placed because she was the last one to log in, so she placed the poison next to him. Mm-hmm.
She placed the poison on my seat to make us think the murder happened in the real world.
She did that too?
What? Miu was the one who put that poison bottle there?
She was the last one to log in.
That ain't right. Something's definitely weird about that.
Another non-stop debate after a taxi. Okay. Log in, log out record.
When could Miu have put the poison there?
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
No, not logged out.
And then what? She logged back in?
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out, then you couldn't have placed the poison.
Then who put poison bottle?
The only person who logged out early was Kaito.
No, it was before.
Kaito, your grave just got 10 feet deeper.
No, it wasn't me, guys. When could Miu have put the poison there?
I wish I could
If she
speak.
did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out.
Okay. No, but logging in, people, logging in.
I was wrong.
No, I wasn't. Not entirely. They just didn't let you
Put
actually.
the poison there.
Simulator. Okay, it's not
If
poison.
she did place the poison.
Okay.
Without
But it's not the poison.
us noticing, she must have logged out at some point.
And then what? She logged back in?
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
I'm so
If she
confused.
hadn't logged in or out, then you couldn't have placed the poison.
Then who put poison bottle?
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out.
Alright, I don't know what it is then. I really don't know what it is. Because my thought process, I'll tell you guys, my thought process is that before everyone logged in is when she placed the poison. I don't know how to say that though.
I was wrong. When could Miu have put the poison there?
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
No, not an
And
antidote.
then what? She logged back in?
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out, then you couldn't have placed the poison.
I don't know. I don't.
Oh no! When could Miu have put the poison there?
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at
Some point.
We're just gonna try everything. We're gonna try everything. I don't know what it is.
When could Miu have put the poison there?
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
No.
And then what? She logged back in?
She did it before. She was the last
Weren't
one
you
in.
on around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Look at the record. Okay, Mew logged in last. Why can't I put that?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out, then you couldn't have placed the poison.
Then who put poison bottle?
The only person who logged out early was Kaito.
Kaito, your grave just got 10 feet deeper.
No, it wasn't me, guys.
I don't understand. This doesn't make any sense. To me, I understand. It was like, how do I explain that
You
though?
have put poison there.
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
No, not that. Okay, we're just gonna run through everything. Don't mind me, guys. And just gonna.
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
We're gonna try everything. We're gonna try everything on everyone. I know this will kill. Okay, blah blah blah. Well, darn, is it really over? Retry. Let's go back through it again. Non-stop debate. One last time. Okay. Small bottle of poison.
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
Okay, not that one.
You have put the poison.
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point. And then what?
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out, then you couldn't have placed the poison.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna try this again.
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point. And then what? Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Nope, I didn't see that at all. If she hadn't logged in or out, then you couldn't have placed the poison.
I don't know.
I was
Who knows? Alright, we're walled by Mew.
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
And then what? She logged.
I'm so pissed off because I don't understand.
Nope, I didn't see that at all. If she hadn't logged in.
or out, then you couldn't have placed the poison.
Why there? Oh god.
It was Mew who planted the poison on Kokichi's chair.
I love in games like this, especially, again, as I said before and I'll say it again, I have problems like this with games, especially like Phoenix Wright, where I understand what's happening, but like I'm not presenting the right piece of information the way they want it to be exactly it. Like, oh, the left sock was on the dresser pointing north, and I'm like, yeah, but like the bloodstains on the ground are leading to the body, and they're like, well, that's the sock, and I'm like, but the bloodstains, no, the sock leads to the bloodstains. I'm like, but what?
She had plenty of time to do it. Here, take a look at this.
Are you sure it wasn't the simulator that killed her?
A record of who went in and out of the virtual world?
That's right. It says that Mew was the last of us to log in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what about it?
If she logged in last, she would have had time to move around in the real world after the previous person logged in.
That right. She could have placed poison bottle on Kokichi's seat.
Mm-hmm.
This was all part of Mew's plan. She tried to kill me in the virtual world, make us think it happened in the real world, then pin the crime on Kaito.
Well, that's not my fault.
Which is why she manually logged you out, just for that purpose.
So she did that to me?
Yes, I'm positive of that.
Okay.
Mew used a method only she could use to log Kaito out manually.
It was the phone. Oh, why did the simulator? I'm not gonna let that go. That's gonna bug me forever.
It was the cell phone found by Mew's avatar.
Mm-hmm.
That cell phone worked the same way as the phone in the salon. It logs users in and out.
Yep.
I verified this myself when I spoke Kaito's name into it.
Kaito Momota.
I see. With that cell phone, she could force anyone to log out at any time.
But Mew never mentioned a cell phone, right?
Nope.
That's what Shuichi referred to when he mentioned a method only she could use. She kept the cell phone a secret on purpose, so she could use it for the murder.
Yep.
So, she really was planning a murder.
Mm-hmm.
And she tried to set me up.
Well, I knew that from the start.
Did you?
Then why did you say I was the culprit?
Because I wanted to get it through your thick skull. People you trust and defend will ultimately betray you. This is a game of suspicion. Well, I think your ideals should stay the same. Because phonies like you are what make the game more interesting. Don't you
Ooh.
agree, Monokuma?
Do I? I don't know about that. Huh? Oh, wait.
He seems just entirely bored about everything.
I wonder when Daddy's gonna get his motivation back.
Yeah! If Father keeps slacking off, all the work is gonna get forced onto Mommy. Huh?
Mommy?
My head! I feel like I'm about to remember something, but I can't.
What's wrong, Monotaro? Pull yourself together!
Anywho, it's a blessing in disguise that Mew died and not me.
What you mean?
Because she wouldn't have said anything about what really happened in the virtual world.
Mm-hmm.
You guys would have had a way harder time finding the culprit, you know.
That's true.
She would have been able to lie about the virtual world settings as much as she wanted.
She built
and
it.
you'd never know that the murder actually took place in the virtual world.
It's kind of like the dual murder in the second game when, you know, she was the one taking care of everyone, so no one doubted that she was the one that, you know.
So that's why she decided to attempt a murder.
Because she had total control.
And the reason Mew was so insistent we go into the virtual world was...
My biggest question is, if she was already planning to kill someone else, why didn't she give her own avatar more strength or more resistance or immortality? Like, a protective shield. I mean...
She was insistent we go there so she could kill us. What a shady person.
I'm still confused. I feel like if she's a programmer, if you're going to do a murder and you're going to kill the other person, you know, like, why? If I was her, okay, I would legit type in a program to protect myself. Make sure I had ultra high defense, a protective shield, a grizzly bear that popped out of the snow. I don't know. Like,
I was sad that she was gone, but now I don't know what to think.
Nice! Backstabbed by a trusted friend. See? That's an ideal fun situation! Now we can start a real class trial!
Hey, Kokichi sort of sound like Monokuma.
Really? I don't sound anything like him.
No, you're just like Monokuma. Both of you are cowards. You never speak the truth or show your true face.
ouch.
Wait, coward? You say some interesting things sometimes, Kaito.
Smiling, putting on a mask, never saying what you really think. That kind of cowardice is just like Monokuma.
Daddy, they're calling you a coward. Aren't you gonna do something?
But like, I don't care.
Yeah, I just gotta do my signature laugh, right? Hoo, 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 hoo. There, I did it.
He's completely lost his drive. Like a one-hit wonder who clings to their former fame.
My head!
Listen up, Kokichi. To hell with this game of suspicion crap. I will never be okay with it. I'm just gonna believe in everyone. Instead of suspecting my friends, I'm gonna find the truth by believing in them.
It's definitely a contest of ideals between Kokichi and Kaito. Like, they're the two driving forces behind this entire game. Like, Kaito in believing in his friends, and Kokichi with trying to add suspicion. Like, those two characters are the real driving force behind this entire game.
Well, if you think you can win this game like that, then sure, be my guest.
Of course I can. I don't need your permission.
How long are you guys going to argue? Let's hurry this up and continue.
Yo, Maki!
If we don't find the culprit, then we'll all die. You know that?
Yep.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
If we are going to begin searching for the culprit, let's start with Kokichi's story.
Okay.
Huh? My story?
You were meeting with Miu, but she ended up as the victim. So it's only natural for us to think you're the killer, right?
Here's my answer. I never met up with Miu.
You didn't?
I tried to go to the roof to meet up with her, but the door was locked.
So?
Isn't lockpicking your specialty?
Yep.
You should have been able to open it easy.
I couldn't pick locks with my avatar body. I didn't have the tools for it either. Also, I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting.
I remember you and Gonta went off together when we first started looking.
But was the door to the roof actually locked? When I was on the roof before logging out, the door wasn't locked.
Huh? How should I know?
Then who locked the door to the roof?
I already told you. How should I know?
When I went to the roof, it wasn't locked. So you gotta be lying.
What good would it be if I lied? I don't want to die either, you know.
I knew it! I knew this would happen! Everything would be going at him!
Lying would do you a lot of good if you're the culprit.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that.
What kind of response is that? That's suspicious as hell!
Wait, there's no point in arguing about that now. The truth will come out eventually.
Yep.
Before we get to that, we need to discover the truth behind Miu's death.
Okay.
Truth? There were mysterious circumstances surrounding her death. We need to make sense of those first.
Wow, Shuichi, you know your way around this game. Yes, keep up the hard work. The fate of our lives rests in your hands.
So, what is this strange circumstance?
Good question.
Kokichi claims it was Miu who chose the meeting place.
Okay.
But I'm wondering how she got from the chapel to the mansion's roof.
I see. Miu sent the bridge connecting the mansion and chapel into the river herself.
Yep. Oops, my hand slipped.
If that's the case, then Miu might not have even gone to the roof.
Huh? So she stood me up? It's very rude to break a promise.
It's true, first you need to determine if Miu was actually there or not. Did she go, or was she never on the roof at all? I believe she went.
Miu is waiting for me to arrive. I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No,
Saw Miu's avatar through the window.
Miu should have been at the chapel. If you look at where her avatar fell, It's right next to the chapel.
How would she have gotten to the mansion? There was no bridge over the river.
A bridge would be the only way to get across.
So, her meeting with Kokichi...
She stood me up! Mew was waiting for me to arrive. I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No, Mio should have been at the chapel.
Okay, we're gonna try this. Okay, I wasn't sure because when they said at the chapel, but based on Tsukumi's account, Tsukumi saw her. So I just wanted to make sure.
To the mansion. We have a witness.
Almost done. Did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do.
Yeah. When I was searching the dining room, I saw Mew pass by the window.
Mm-hmm.
Then why didn't you say so sooner?
Sorry. I thought I was just mistaken at first. Since there was no way she could have come to the mansion. But I guess I wasn't mistaken after all. That was definitely Mew.
Then, how did she get to the mansion from the chapel?
There must have been some special method only Mew knew, like with that cell phone.
There's no doubt about that. That's why she dropped the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
If a murder occurred when it was impossible to cross the river, she wouldn't be implicated. She used a secret method to move from the chapel to the mansion for the murder.
She dropped the bridge to make a huge scene, just to let everyone know it's no longer there.
So, what secret method did she use?
It won't be that easy to figure out. It's called a secret method for a reason.
No worries, guys. As long as we leave it to Shuichi, everything will be A-okay.
I don't know why they're depending on us so much.
What are you saying? We can't just rely on Shuichi all the time. This class trial's for all of us. We're here to solve this together.
You would just slow down Shuichi.
Shut up!
Focus on the case. Pause me use some kind of special method to get to the mansion. Okay, I just have to figure out what it was. Another non-stop debate. Let's do this. Wall added by Mew.
Way across that only Mew knew about.
Okay.
Like a hidden bridge besides that signboard, maybe.
Or instead of bridge, Mew used some kind of vehicle to go over.
Or maybe she teleported with magic. Or she used a warp zone.
Maybe there's a place you could cross without a bridge.
A hidden route that only Mew could...
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, Kibo. Okay.
That's it, Kibo. There was a hidden route only Mew could use.
Yep.
Was there really?
Yep.
Mew modified the program to add a special wall to the world.
Okay.
The wall stretches along the y-axis, but we found two such walls in the virtual world. It's unclear whether Mew added the wall by the mansion or the wall near the chapel. We do know that that wall was set so that only objects could pass
Don't
through.
be naive, Shuichi.
What is it, Kaito?
Jeez, can you set up a weird wall like that? That is suspicious, but it's got nothing to do with what we were talking about.
How so?
Nothing to do with it.
Huh. You don't even realize your mistake? Are you losing your edge? Oh well, my sidekick's mistakes are my mistakes. I'll make it right.
I love you, Kaito, but you're wrong.
What we gotta figure out.
Okay.
is how Mew got from the chapel to the mid. So why waste time talking about the It's pointless.
Not really.
We gotta take a whole new approach here.
Advance!
Now, wait just a second. It's not actually impossible at all.
But you just said so, didn't you? That wall Mew set up.
Nope, I was wrong. My bad.
Damn it!
Give me a second. My bad.
So, didn't you? That wall Mew set up only lets non-human objects go through it. Humans aren't able to pass through. So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object after all.
Nope, she is. Well, okay.
Cut through your words.
She is in the virtual world sense. Gotta clarify.
The wall wasn't the only thing that Mew changed. She also changed her avatar settings from human to object.
From human to object?
That's a big difference in the world of
Which
gaming.
means the virtual world treated her avatar as an object. She could have passed through a wall that only non-humans could go through.
Is that right?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Kaito. We need to listen to everything Shuichi says. I already told you, the more you try, the more you cause us trouble. It's so totally lame that your own sidekick is dissing you!
Kokichi, enough! I wasn't arguing with him. I was just explaining.
I don't care. That doesn't bother me at all.
And we will explore why it doesn't bother him more next time. I'm already like way past time. So thank you so much for joining me. Next time around, if you hear me in a different light, it will have been several days past when I record. I record these things like 4 episodes at a time generally, except for like the first 10. I did that in like 3 days. I should have done that. So yeah. Next time around, I'll be fresh and I'll probably have to redo notes and see things. But thank you so much for joining me on this episode. Like, subscribe, share, it all really helps, and I'll see you next time on Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony, where we figure out who done it on Mew's killer. So see y'all later.